Hello you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel for the love of. If you are joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome and thanks for taking the time to click on this Yankee Candle Easter review. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome on back. I know a lot of you have been eagerly waiting for me to discuss Yankee Candle's newest Easter fragrances. Before I dive into that, there is one fragrance I wanted to do a video on, and I haven't had time to do an individual video, but I know a lot of you that follow me on Instagram have been watching me post about this fragrance, and I did say I would do a follow-up on it, so I wanted to include it in this video. If you're interested in Easter only, I will have it time-stamped to when Easter starts. But I did want to touch on one fragrance in particular from Yankee Candle's Garden collection. This came out about 3 weeks ago or so. It was the collection with Summer Daydream, I think Poolside Oasis, there was like a Camilla Blossom and a few others. Well, I love Summer Daydream. You guys have already heard me talk about that. There's another one that really surprised me. I almost didn't get it because to me it's more of a summer type scent. But that's the Homemade Herb Lemonade. Haven't burned the candle form in this, only done the melt cup. I also wound up grabbing the room spray as well. I cannot say enough good things about this scent. I don't plan to use it during the spring. I plan to use it during the summers, typically when I burn lemon and citrus type scents. But I wanted to kind of follow up and give you guys a little overview on this fragrance and how at least the melt cup performed. Let me read you the notes from Yankee's site for Homemade Herbal Lemonade. Homemade Herb Lemonade. This is available, by the way, obviously in candle form. They have it in wall plugs, room sprays, kind of the whole nine, at least in this fragrance. So the notes include top notes of fresh lemon, crushed ginger, and mint. I would absolutely say I get fresh lemon from this. Ginger, I don't get ginger. I'm not a ginger fan myself, so if I would have picked up too much ginger in this, I probably wouldn't have liked it, so don't let that throw you off. Mint, maybe a little bit. It has a freshness to it. Again, I'm not a garden mint fan. I like peppermint during the holidays, but not a huge garden mint fan, so I didn't get too much mint. I got a coolness, a freshness, but not a full-on mint. Mid notes of sage and thyme. That's how you say it, right? Thyme. I definitely get some sage, a little bit of a smoothness to it as well. Base notes of bay leaf. Yes, I can absolutely get bay leaf. It's not crazy intense though. Sugarcane and vanilla. Definitely get that sugarcane. I would say this is really refreshing, you guys. Really refreshing. This would be nice for the spring as well. I can see why it came out for the spring line. To me, this is more on the side of, do you guys remember Sparkling Lemon from Yankee Candle? Not Meyer Lemon and not the Sicilian Lemon that they have right now. Sicilian Lemon is almost like a lemon head candy, super, super sweet, sugary sweet. To me, it reminds me of Sparkling Lemon. It was one of the first lemon scents I ever burned from Yankee. It's more of a flat lemon, like a lemon rind. And that's kind of what this smells like to me. The sweetness and the zest almost comes from like the sugar cane. It's kind of hard to describe. It smells to me like a lemon rind, a flat lemon with like a sparkling little bit of sugar. And then you can also smell like that sage and maybe a little bit of bay leaf. That's what I get out of this. Super refreshing. The throw on this, 1 to 10. I had this in an open room. I use all my melt cups in the same open area. Actually, the room I film in. It wasn't the strongest melt cup I've ever used, but it was definitely noticeable. It's not going to be billowing down the hall, but it's definitely going to be filling up the immediate area. Would I buy this scent again? Yes, absolutely. Like I said, I plan to use this one in the summer. So if you like lemon scents, give this one a try. I think it's really pretty. I think it's very fresh, very fitting for spring or summer. Without further ado, you guys can see my cute little Sweet Bunny Carrots candle behind me. I had to grab one. No, I have not burned it yet. I've only done the melt cups in Easter, but let's jump into Easter, you guys. They really Easter came early this year. I feel like they released their Easter scents a little earlier than last year. Maybe I'm not remembering that correctly. I guess to me, last year, their Easter stuff didn't make as big of an impact or as big of a wow. This Sweet Bunny Carrots, and I'll show you guys, I picked this candle up 110% for collecting purposes. I rarely do that now. I rarely do not buy, I won't buy candles that I'm not gonna burn. This was just so cool, so different, kind of like the French baguettes, the Bath & Body Works tomato vines of the world. This one is one I definitely want in my collection. So I obviously got the full-size candle of Sweet Bunny Carrots. Cute little carrot bundle scene on there. And then of course I got the melt cups in the 3 fragrances. I'm gonna start from my least favorite to my favorite on these, and I'll explain to you why. Let's kick it off with Bunny Vanilla Cupcake. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, I've been doing little kind of follow-up videos on each of these. The scent itself, not bad at all. On cold, what it reminds me of, if you guys, I don't know if your family did this, I know my grandmother did this quite a bit during, say, Easter, you know, or the spring. They'll do like little bunny cupcakes or little lamb cakes, whatever the case may be, and they kind of coat it with shredded coconut for the fur. To me, this just reminds me of a standard vanilla bakery scent with a touch of coconut. I'm not a huge coconut fan, but I thought this was cute. The amount of coconut was tolerable enough to where I wanted to try it. I cannot find the notes online. When I search Yankee Candle's website, they come up, the fragrances come up, but when I click on the product to read the note, it says, sorry, the page you want isn't available for one of the following reasons. So I don't know if it's sold out or if they just haven't posted it yet. I wish I had the notes. If I wind up finding the notes before I post this video, I will put it in my description. But what I get out of this is more of a standard basic vanilla cupcake with coconut shred, okay? How is the throw on this one? If you guys smell this candle and you really like the scent, I would caution you to be wary of the candle form, because the melt cup form was really light. The melt cup was really light. So typically, you'll try the melt cup, you'll love it, you'll get the candle, and the candle's super light. When the melt cup's light, I don't know, maybe I got a bad batch, but you guys, I had this thing going in the room we're filming in, like I was just saying. I couldn't smell it. I could not smell it. It was so light. When I was in the immediate area, I could get wafts of it. Standing like within 3 to 5 feet of it, I could catch wafts of a very light vanilla scent. Yankee, a lot of times their gourmand, bakery, vanilla type scents are very, very light, other than chocolate layer cake and their sweet maple, I believe, or maple sugar that came out last fall season. Other than that, I have not had a lot of good success with Yankee's gourmand scents, and this one is no exception. Definitely not going to be getting the candle forms of this one. So sorry to burst your bubble, but the Bunny Vanilla Cupcake is a no-go for me. The next one on my list is the one you guys have all been waiting for, Sweet Bunny Carrot. It smells like fresh cut carrots. That's not a bad thing though. I was thinking about this the other night when I was melting this. I go, what is it that makes this so odd? Is it because carrots are just kind of like, you know, a vegetable? Why would you want your house to smell like vegetables? But then I thought about it, and carrots are roots. People fragrance their home with like ginger and other types of herbal, you know, fragrances, herbs and things like that. The scent of a carrot, while this was melting, it neutralized a lot of any other scents that were going on in the home. The throw was quite impressive, and the scent was pleasant. Definitely different than a lot of scents I've burned. Where I would find this type of fragrance to be kind of appropriate is maybe if you're cooking, maybe you're doing a lot of sauteing, onions, garlic, maybe baking fish, and you want an odor neutralizing scent. This would be it. It's really clean, almost semi, when I say aquatic, it's just kind of watery. It's got like a fresh wateriness to it. which carrots are kind of have that crunch and that water aspect to them. It smells like carrots, sweetened carrots. There's no other way to describe it, but it's really nice, very refreshing. I will probably wind up pairing this in the spring/summer with like citrus. I can see myself having this going in the melter with maybe a lemon scent, some sort of herbal scent, maybe a rosemary. If you want a fragrance that's not perfumey, that's not bakery or foodie, the typical foodie type scent, you just want clean, fresh, that's not like a cotton, give this one a try. I can see this for people who don't want a crazy perfumey scent, like clean and fresh, or want odor neutralizing. Other than that, it's just a fun kind of fragrance. Strength on this, 1 to 10, 10 of course being the strongest. The melt cup form, my first melt on this, it was a solid 8.5. It filled the entire room and it started wafting into the hallways. Incredibly noticeable. Again, like I said, haven't burned the candle, but I was really impressed with this. So if you guys see this and you're even the slightest bit curious, I'd say give it a try. We got one more, and this one I was super impressed with. I almost didn't get it because I was afraid it would be a really heavy white floral, but Easter Bouquet. Again, I wish I could see the notes on these. They're not available online. When I posted on Instagram about this, I said it smelled like lilies. To me, it smells like Easter lilies with a little bit of something else added in there. Maybe like a hyacinth or something like that. It's not even maybe honeysuckle. It's not a white floral. It's not like a gardenia or a powdery floral. Definitely a bright, fresh floral. Not as fresh as, say, like fresh cut roses. I don't get like a greenery note to it, but to me, the best thing I can kind of equate this to is maybe like a lily, maybe a little bit of like a light honeysuckle, maybe a hyacinth, if I'm thinking of that scent correctly. It's just a really pretty bouquet fragrance. I was actually really surprised once I had it melting, the depth of the scent kind of comes out. Very refreshing floral, not your typical over-the-top floral. This is just very springy. It's very much so like a spring feel. All right, you guys, sorry, I think my camera cut out for whatever weird reason. What I was saying is, would I buy this again in like a large form? Probably not. One is enough for me. While I was impressed with the fragrance, I think one melt cup will be enough to get me through the season. The one thing I did want to mention before I sign off is the throw on this. I was very surprised by the throw. I didn't think it would be light by any means because it's a floral. Usually Yankee's florals, any floral for the most part, are kind of strong. This was like a 10. This is what melt cups used to always consistently be. This filled not only the room it was in, but you could catch wafts of it, / it was noticeable in adjacent rooms. Very much so a spring scent. So like I said, as of right now, probably won't buy it again just because the one melt cup's enough, but I appreciate this. That's it for me today with the Easter fragrances. If you have smelled any of the scents in store or seen them online, comment down below. Let me know which ones you're interested in. And if you've tried them, comment down below and let me know what you thought. Before I sign off, I want to let you guys know I'm on Instagram, so come find me at life, LIFE _ with WITH _ letter L. I use my Instagram to post a lot of upcoming videos, purchases, hauls, things like that. So if you're on there, come find me. You guys, that's it for me today. As always, I hope you're having an awesome day, an awesome evening, an awesome weekend, whatever time it is you're watching this video. And until next time, we'll see you later.